So for this, you're going to start off with your base coat and your base color. And here I'm doing two coats of white and full cure in between. So whenever I say full cure, that's 60 seconds. Now I'm going in with my cream gel in black. It's a little bit thicker in consistency than gel polish, but it's still perfect for nail art. So right now I'm just going in and making vertical lines up the nail tip. I'm doing them thin at first and then making sure they're straight and going in and thickening them up. And once I'm happy with each line, I'll cure for 30 seconds and go back in and make sure, yet again, they're thicker, they're straight, and to my liking. So this is the result so far. Now you're going to get a top coat, and I don't care what anybody says, it doesn't matter what fucking top coat you use. No wipe, matte top coat, regular top coat, it doesn't matter. So before I missed a step here, but this is why. So you're going to wipe off this tacky layer. Even if you're using a no wipe top coat, there is still a tacky inhibition layer on the top. So you're going to wipe it off with alcohol, acetone, and then you're going to buff that top coat off. And then you're going to wipe it again, make sure there's no dust, oils, fingered oils, and I know I'm completely out of frame for majority of this video, but I'm going to explain it. Now it's time to do the drops or slime in this case for the Beetlejuice. And to make this, you start off with making dots. I usually do three, and then you're going to make a straight line from those dots all the way up to the cuticle, and then you're going to fill in the cuticle area from side to side, and just keep in mind not to make it too thick. You don't want it thick around the cuticle. However, you are going to have to fill in around the edges of your lines and the dots that you made, just to make it more rounded so that way it looks more like drops. And I tend to flash cure in between because it can run, and then it helps you as well if you're using something with thin consistency. You can go back over top and just keep layering it and making it thicker as you go. Now, brushes, you're going to want a dense brush, not a fluffy one. For pigments, you're going to want a dense brush so you can really get into the details, you have more control, and you're going to want to dab the pigments onto your gel, whatever it is that you used. You don't want to wipe it until you're fully done. I like to flash cure just real quick when I'm done for good luck. Then another thing is you're gonna need, well, you should have a backup top coat. So what I'm doing here, that's my good top coat, and I'm spreading a thick, thick line across the tip and using my backup top coat to spread it across the pigments to avoid cross-contamination of any chromes, glitter, pigments into my good top coat. So this is what it looks like. Let me know what you think. And any questions, subscribe, like, share, all that fun stuff.